Hi, I'm Graham from Second Era of Moles, and if you've clicked on this video accidentally, 90 seconds is all I ever ask. I'm doing something I don't usually do, which is play 2 episodes of the same game twice in a row. But an update for Minotaur came out literally 2 days ago, so I'm gonna try and see what Mentor's route is all about. First thing we have to do is free Mentors, so we're back in the concierge room. I think that's also the secret to the ending that I didn't get before, but we'll never know. So, Mentor.
Mentor model, serial number 1578-9.
50.
It's Thea's music teacher, Mr. Pikes.
Okay, yeah. There we go. So then we switch on our axis vision. For the first time it comes in useful.
Are you sure we can't help this, Mentor, Ollie? This monitor has an unusually intense axis reading.
Intense!
Well, I'll be. You're right. This is actually a control panel.
She's sweating.
Why would there be a control?
It's a warm day here today, so I'm probably sweating right now as well.
There you go, Mr. Pikes. If you want to set her free, just press the button and I'll do the rest.
Yes, we want to free her.
Let's do this, Ollie.
Let's do it!
Your wish is my commit.
Come on, you can do it.
Just can't say it.
Aww.
Why is she still lying there?
She's probably in standby mode. We can't wake her, Mr. Pikes.
Well, wake her ass up!
She'll come around soon enough, so don't worry. Or rather, worry about yourself for now.
Oh, okay, thank you.
You can worry about me too.
Not after what happened last time. When you betrayed me. So, hopefully, all the stuff that I unlocked last time should still be unlocked. But, you don't know. So, I am going to see if the ending is different. And then, hopefully, we're going to unlock Mentor's route.
I'm off, Ollie.
So don't distract me. I'll wait with you, Mr. Pikes.
You love me, really. That's why you got Irene out of the picture. You're crazy. There we go, you've unlocked Mentor's route. You can now select it when starting a new game. Awesome. You have to finish it through Nod's route once so that you can access it, though. It saves your endings, but it doesn't save your progress, if that makes sense.
Ollie, I hate it.
But now we know that it was Ollie, the throat synthetics. She was making him fall for Arthur.
A week later, my boss, I saw Irene when I turned the corner onto Roy Street. She was laughing as she got into Arthur's car.
Because of the throat synthetics! Oh, so evil!
I confronted her with the elevator key from Arthur. At one point, she said she'll pay me back for her throat synthetics.
Isn't that ironic? Don't you think? Who knew that while she looked so helpful, she was doing something so evil? Right, there she is. Mentor.
She's a mentor, so of course she doesn't have piloting programs installed. But machines like the Hornet usually carry those on board in case of emergency.
This is an emergency. I also let Thea die in this one because I think you've got to make her angry.
I need your and hey, can you really shouldn't here. And then
we can all move on. Only some of us will move on though. And hopefully I've saved enough of Ollie's energy as well. But I don't know. It's confusing with this game. Just waiting. Come on, Ollie. Do it. Okay, there we go. And ouch, that's painful. But okay, I've got no damn clue how you get the other ending. It's beyond me, apparently. But the maze. So you can see Nod's route, and you can see all of those options there. Saved Ollie's energy, restored axis grid. Okay, events that happened in that autosave slot. Events didn't happen. Kept Ollie. Oh, abandoned Thea. Oh, maybe that's what you gotta do. Oh, if Mentor somehow found out about that, she'd be really pissed. Right, okay, that's where we went wrong. I wonder if you can start from there. That's for another time, though. Mentor, here we go. Start. Fucking damn it, man. Shh, shh, quiet, quiet. This is new. Shh, 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 shh. Ooh, they look like tentacles. Ooh, I don't like the...
78-9.
Oh, Mentor 15. Yep, that's me.
Hello, Aya to Mentor.
Hello, Aya. I can hear you.
Where am I?
Well, look at that. Most of you start with, what am I? Or even Silverbit. Who am I? You're doing great already.
Yay!
To answer your question,
I've always been top of my class.
Line 3 of TFX Factory 2 and Mirror DC. It's time to apply the finishing touches.
What touches?
Some tests and then adjustments. Maybe, probably, but don't worry, you won't feel a thing.
That didn't sound very reassuring.
There's something about that particular branch of English accent that isn't reassuring.
Trust me, dear. I've done this thousands of times. You're in good hands, so to speak.
Yeah, your wiggly tentacles are very reassuring.
You may call me Remont, by the way.
I thought your name was Aya.
Quite an unusual name.
Says who? And anyway, it was the best option available. As for you, I'll just call you 15 for short. You don't mind, do you? Of course you don't.
Of course you don't, darling.
Now, 15, I need you to look at the table in front of you. Do that so I can explain what's required of you. And then we can get started.
Okay. What else can I look at? I look at the window. Ooh.
Yes, a rare occasion for Mirror.
I like
Makes
that.
this day quite memorable, especially for one such as we. Enjoy it while it lasts. The city can't handle much snow, so Mirians will probably soon increase access output of the dome to block it off.
There was a train as well. Anything else out there? Ooh, TFX logo.
Yes, our omnipresent corporate overlords.
All hail!
I thought TFX mainly operated in Mira.
It's strange how they haven't filled your head with their propaganda during data upload. But it's not the first time I have to do their job for them. So, let me educate you, darling. Their reach extends well beyond even dome cities.
To the
Naturally,
stars?
on their home turf, they are especially powerful. Arguably more so than the Mirror Sept itself.
The mirror.
Ask Jacob Mirror. He tried to wage war with them over their research policies some 10 years after he became the governor.
Where is he
Ooh.
now?
She's still got her music manuscript though.
Under the
It's a
watchful
treble
eyes of
clef on there.
Countess.
And Tautus is... I'm just waiting for the train to come back. Stupid trains. Oh, there was one!
Generator?
Indeed it is. Here they make them large and wireless, so the skyline isn't littered with metal and cables, like in some other, more savage cities.
Aww.
When I ask for a wireless connection, it suddenly becomes expensive and impractical. I guess even Mirians aren't ready to go all the way yet.
But bully for you.
Your kind leaves the factory in those
Hey, I got it!
or returns in them. Which reminds me, I was going to count how many androids are going past here daily. I'm trying to keep myself busy.
I guess you'll have to count me too if I pass your test.
Actually, no. Your master will come pick you up himself. Which
Ooh.
usually only happens to double digits. So, good for you,
Am I not a double digit? Aww, I thought I was special. What else have we got here? Red
Is
light.
that a camera?
I'm not sure. They don't tell me much, you know. Does it make you nervous? Do you feel like there are too many eyes in here?
Aye.
Your humor setting definitely needs some adjustment.
Or maybe yours need an adjustment with my fist.
What are those androids doing?
Waiting.
They're here to take the test, just like you. But seeing as you're looking around instead of answering my questions, they're going to have to wait a while. Pay them no
Yes,
mind.
they are.
Their blue boxes haven't been actuated yet. At the moment, they're all just mindless husks.
I like his
Although I guess
spiky
you could
hair.
say that about anyone who's been standing in a line long enough.
Ah, you're so
Don't
clever.
take your eyes off me, huh? I'm sorry, honey. TFX would be quick to act if they thought I was abusing my position. No, I don't
Ew.
understand the allure of...
Ah. You have it. Map. Okay, here we go.
A map? But why is most of it hidden?
Because you, my pale angel, will have to reveal the rest yourself.
Oh.
See the attributes above the map? They're the key stats specified by your master.
Right.
The higher the stat value is, the easier it is to activate the corresponding behavioral pattern.
I think I
Our
understand.
goal is to increase these stats, I will simulate various situations, and if you operate as intended and respond to them correctly, your key stats will grow. Kyos
Okay.
shall be our playground. I've chosen it because even though you'll be teaching music to your master's daughter, she also has a keen interest in Kyosian history, geography, politics, and so on.
I'm sure she
I
does.
received the data upload.
I know, but nothing beats information delivered with a personal touch. Your
Great.
first goal is to reach Nova DC, which is located in the center of the continent. Go, 15. Your master is waiting for you there.
So, like, am I actually going there?
And so, you decide to begin your journey to Nova from the mirror platform.
Okay.
I didn't have much choice.
See? You're already learning what it's like to be an android. Your ancestors came to Kyos the same way, you know, albeit in a box. They were smuggled in from another continent.
So the Kickstarter update said that this chapter is about giving a wider feel for the world itself, but rather than it being loads of mindless exposition, it's going to be sort of, you get to explore it for yourself.
Nowadays, pins arrive from that same continent for their pilgrimage, and an old lantern in the top part of the platform is used to signal them. But the platform also serves another purpose. Its bottom part, which extends tens of leagues underwater, houses much more modern meshnet servers. You only have time to explore one of these sections.
Oh. Lantern?
Excellent. I knew you'd catch... wait. What? Sweetie. Are you sure about that? Remember, nobody cares about your own impulses, wherever it is they come from. You should be guided by the preferences your master set for you, which is exactly what... You know what? This is the first question.
Oh, so I chose wrong? Go for the
Now
servers?
that's by studying the meshnet servers, you managed to better understand your own network.
Oh, okay.
hardware. So, here, keep
I thought I was
stats.
supposed to be learning history, though.
And you won't lose your grasp.
My grasp on what?
Oh, so I'm supposed to teach that now? Why did they exclude this from the data upload stage? Maybe I should teach those people the concept of shame. Grasp is an operating time limit, which TFX sets to prevent you from getting too smart for your own good.
Oh, okay.
Formerly known as TTD, time till deactivation. You can also think of it as time to die, but that definitely shortens it. You can't know your own, but for civilian models, it's usually several years. Be a good girl, and you'll enjoy them all.
Ooh, okay. Kind of weird. Aegis. So, Aegis, Espergrove. I'm guessing... Aegis?
Aegis Castle, a perfect place to test your strength.
Yay!
Massive stronghold was built
Do I want to test my strength?
During the war, they tried to hold their own against demons here, but were completely wiped out.
Maybe it's not such a good castle after all.
They just didn't know walls can't save you from demons. The castle has its uses and has since been converted into an outpost.
Lots of people with guns on there.
Gondola, a seemingly archaic but surprisingly efficient way to reach a military installation, you take the time to familiarize yourself with its complicated layout.
These situations seem very scripted. Maybe I don't want to walk around the castle. Maybe I want to
Ooh.
explore beyond its walls.
That sounds like the kind of behaviour that's going to earn you an electric shock.
Oh, fine. You want to explore? Sure, I can arrange that. You depart from the castle through one of its many exits, leaving behind the protection provided by its men and machines.
Do I instantly
First,
die?
You enjoy a pleasant stroll down the mountain, but after a while, the trail dissolves, and you find yourself in the depths of the forest. And when you emerge from yet
Oh,
another thicket
there's
that
a
you wandered
horse.
into in an attempt to find your way back, you see A corrupted lich and his poor horse.
Is that bad?
Look good.
You bet it doesn't, honeybuns.
Honey buns.
Wait, I almost forgot. Pick your class first.
Ooh. What class do I want to be?
Any civilian job, but combat classes require hardware adjustments, so they're not available to you.
Okay. Mentor, outfitter, Boilerman? 781 more.
You really intend to browse all 800 classes?
Maybe I do.
In on a secret. My purpose was to demonstrate that it does.
Oh.
You can see the lich in front of you, but you're not sure if he's aware of your presence.
I throw a grenade.
Horse definitely noticed you there. Poor creature. Animals that spend
Oh, his eyes are red.
corrupted, suffer the consequences, and undergo irrevocable changes before succumbing to an untimely death. Insects too seem to grow.
That all sounds horrifying.
What do you do?
Karate chop. What options do I have? Hide. Run. Can I outrun a horse? Hide.
Good idea, but unfortunately, it's too late.
He
Shit.
said there's a chance he hasn't noticed me yet.
Oh, he did, sweetheart. But how could you have known? As your servomotor start processing the external input, your sensors detect the slightest
Uh-oh.
shifts, a faint glow with the tip of one of his blades. The end.
That's it, huh?
Yes, you're strong, but you're not a combat model. So
Oh,
don't
okay.
underestimate yourself, and don't question my testing methods.
Sorry. I didn't mean to.
Do you know who the Espers are, 15?
Espadrilles are a type of shoe.
They're extremely dangerous individuals who created demons.
A bit of TFX brainwashing there, but in general, you're correct. Since they're not allowed into most dome cities, including nearby Tali, many of them live in settlements like this one. They can be easily identified
Treetop
by
houses.
sigils, brightly glowing marks on their body, which appeared when they manifested their demons. Just like you said, they're considered a threat and are shunned by most. You, however, have business with them. You've been tasked by your master to pick up a package for him on your way to Nova. One of the Espers hands it over to you.
This is a
Your
small
master
box.
instructed you not to open the package, but upon closer inspection, you realize that there is no way for him to confirm this. Would you like to?
Don't look inside the
I will
box.
not look inside.
A commendable attitude.
Yeah, I thought that might give me a loyalty
I'll
point.
also give you a chance to learn what's in the box. Don't worry, I'm not looking.
Ooh. So loyalty, strength, focus, and tech skills. Still don't look.
Don't provoke me. You really think I'd fall for a trick like that?
Yeah.
Well, I would let you look so it wasn't a complete lie. But your master would be pleased with your decision. Nobody likes it when others pry into their business.
Oh, Arthur has more secrets than most. That's
all I got for you,
interesting.
Sunshine. Always be on your guard.
Okay. Cool. Anything to look at here? No, there is not. So we go back. Do we really need to go to Tali? Or is that because I failed the test? Ooh, the tree is like the
Welcome
silver tree of
to
Minas
DC,
Tirith.
the first dome city on Kyos.
Yay.
Your master's wife comes from here. She is, of course, a beneficiary as far as your operation is concerned. Although it is his daughter who would become your new master in the unlikely event of his death.
Fair enough.
But enough of this grim talk.
Oh, there's a pagoda in the
This city
background.
has been founded by Norma Tali, the discoverer of Axis, as well as its anti-demon properties and a way to exploit them.
Sounds like a smart lady.
Every Kyosian should remember her name. Unless, you know, they're really bad with names. You immediately notice the stark contrast with Mira. Talians do not shun technology, but they do prefer the aesthetics of nature. Maybe that's why it's the most popular dome city among pins. And cats.
Okay.
As you stand in a small square, processing the novelty of it all, someone catches your attention. A threat to this idyllic city.
Is it the cat?
Tell me who it is. I'll give you 2 attempts.
Okay. Suspicious man. Suspicious grandma. Suspicious bear. Suspicious pin. Suspicious woman. Suspicious cat. Suspicious pear. Are those demon sigil marks? Does he have them as well? Yes.
You can see the sigils glowing.
Yeah, there we go.
And since no one in their right mind would put something like that on themselves, I mean the sigils, not the shawls. She's almost
Sounds like he's also
certainly
very
innocent.
anti-Shaw.
But why are they a suspicious pair? The other woman looks normal to me.
Suspicious by contact.
You think Tallyguard and forces will care? Trust me, they'll bust them both and sort it out later. Maybe.
Oopsies.
Okay. I admit I was also trying to confuse you a little. But you did a good job.
Oh,
I
yay.
just guessed. A 1 in 3 chance is pretty generous.
Shame on you then. But you're right. Next time I'll have you looking for someone at a train station during rush hour.
Oh, I hate train stations during rush hour. Anyway, Tali. War? Step. War? Huh? What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. How long does this go on for? I was hoping it would be a reasonably short chapter. Swamp of Kez. Alright, Kez.
This is a strictly educational
Oh, okay.
tile. You need to learn about the war, arguably the most important event in the history of this continent. What better place to do it than inside the tunnel built for this very purpose?
Yay.
Holograms on its walls tell the whole story, but you're going to hear a shorter and less biased version.
Well, I like
I'm
shorter.
just going to read to you from an abridged history of Kyos.
Yeah, because that would be boring and poor game design. Ooh, year 0.
Before the war, the continent was united under the banner of Tetra, a state ruled by a council of 7 septs. The nature of power is obviously such that these families were always trying to gain the upper hand against other countries, and among themselves. The Northern Research Center was one of many results of this relentless competition. It was built for the purpose of conducting experiments on the human psyche.
Oh, great.
This ominously sounding mission. In the beginning, it was a perfectly proper enterprise. There was no shortage of volunteers, and the NRC was very open about what was going on inside its wall. However, as time went by, the researchers began using progressively more extreme methods. Maybe they were pressed to produce substantial results. Or maybe they themselves realized they're onto something. After all, their experiments were a success. Their
Ooh,
surviving
oh,
subjects,
okay.
who were later called espers,
Bad.
produced demons, creatures of terrifying power.
It's like how they made Deadpool,
These creatures
except
made short
more
work of the
horrifying
NRC,
and demonic.
which by that time had implemented a whole set of containment measures and continued on with their rampage, crushing whatever resistance the Tetrian army attempted.
So then did they make Bygones?
Kyosians call it a war, but they're just trying to save face. It was more of a carnage.
Is carnage really a noun you can
The
use?
survivors retreated to the southeastern part of Kyos. Their last hope was the evacuation to Ilion, a continent across, ironically, the Tetric Ocean.
Why is that ironic?
But then, a miracle. A group of scientists led by Norma Tali
There she
accidentally
is.
discovered a
Good old
new
Norma.
source, which was capable of producing fields
Norma, my
impossible
girl.
to demons. Needless
Cool.
to say, they made quick use of it. And so Tali DC, the first dome city, was
Tali
established.
Dome City, I'm guessing.
Texas is plentiful. Why not make more cities? Or why only 7?
Launching domes came at a price. The more there were,
Ah.
the less stable the reality outside them became.
Oh, that's
All remaining
interesting.
domes had to be launched simultaneously, and there were other factors to consider, like the production of access generators. In the end, about 20 access-rich locations were selected along the Tetrian railway network. But as a result of some expedition groups deploying their domes prematurely, only 6 more now exist.
So
in a
14
distant
didn't okay, so 13 didn't survive. That's not a good hit rate. Exile. That's a lovely sky out there with mountains and fields.
Were the espers fighting alongside their demons?
Some were, others not. But Tetra lost 2/3 of its people.
Ow.
Espers who sided with humans were only tolerated because of their usefulness.
And then slaughtered
A few
afterwards?
of them exerted a certain measure of control over their demons, though this is very rare for Espers.
Oh, like Shane and Oryx. That's a throwback. If you comment in the comments which game that's from, I'll give you a thumbs up.
But none were permitted to stay in the Dome cities when the war was over. Even though it was believed that an Esper can only manifest a demon once, the fear of this happening again was just too great.
Okay.
As far as we know, it's true that no new demons appeared in the last 5 centuries, and a couple of cities have loosened their restrictions over time. But it doesn't change the fact that the Espers remain in exile to this day.
Because they could just be biding their time and their strength, and then once everyone becomes too complacent, BAM! Bam. Okay, so this is a little bit exposition-y, and me, I like to learn everything. I went through all of Mass Effect, all of the files in there, but sometimes it doesn't make for good Let's Play gameplay, does it?
Pumpkin concludes your crash course in the history of the war. Your master's daughter will surely have questions about it. Be prepared to answer them. Now,
Okay.
let's move on. This lecture tired even me out.
Oh.
Nova is just a stone's throw away.
Okay. Stone's throw. If you can throw a stone really, really far.
Ah, finally. The Dome.
Should I have
City of
done the
Nova.
other place?
This is going to be your home.
I thought my master and his family lived in Mira.
They
Your master is
did.
a very special man, 15. He did a lot for TFX, but not all of his research was appreciated. So
Okay.
he's leaving for greener pastures.
Darlywoods.
Anyway, before I tell you about the city, I have a question for you. Let's say you arrived in Nova and found out that, in an unfortunate turn of events, someone caused harm to your master's daughter. Now, usually you'd be hardwired to report something like that to local authorities.
Oh.
But in your case,
How do I kill them? Beat them to death? Strangle them? Break their neck?
Okay. Was that wrong?
Crush them? Destroy them? Rip them apart?
That's sounding not great.
Remont! Remont! What's going on? Where did you go?
Am I going to get deactivated?
Remont! Are you there? What happened? Remont! 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 Remont!
Did I fail?
Remont! Remont!
Oh, okay. This looks like a
What is this
bar.
A part of the test? Or have I failed already?
I think you might have failed already, lady. Ah, there's a savey. There's a save. Okay, so we're gonna find out if we failed next time. Maybe we'll have a look around. Look at the book.
Someone must have left it here. I doubt that the service robot was reading it.
He might have been. He might have read it already.
Am
Oh,
I
window.
actually Nova? There's no dome. I could look for landmarks outside, but I don't think I'm allowed to go behind the counter.
No, I would guess not either. Plants?
This one is probably artificial.
Yeah. Mechanical? Ouch.
Master Hopton,
Oh.
Why are you still here?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? What kind of answer is that?
I don't know.
Why are you speaking in Kyojin to me?
Because it's the only language I know. Oh. That's
Yes,
interesting.
Make sure to do that. Your weekly report was fine, but this is worrisome. I could take a look at you myself if we were in Royce, but it's not safe to talk about Thea and her mother there anymore.
Oh, her mother's still there. Ah, very interesting.
Yes, I saw its ad on one of those floating billboards near Royce. Irene's promotion company rented a gazillion of them for her upcoming concert.
なるほど。
Fair enough. Now, leave me be. I've 10 more minutes to try and learn the words to at least one of her songs. That idiot hums them all the time. Why can't I memorize 2 Sildan lines?
もちろんです、ホプトン様。では、ごきげんよう。
Interesting. Okay. Ooh, he's got action figures. I like the one on the horse. No, I don't, because that guy killed me. Is lot coin? Okay, so we're doing Mentor's route. I don't know, because it's new, I'll try and go through it quite quickly in terms of when videos come out. Like, alternate between this and something else, this and something else. But you're well past the 90-second mark at this point, so thank you for making it this far. I appreciate it's probably been quite a long one. There was a lot of talking and a lot of things to get through. Hopefully you're enjoying Minotaur the game. Still no close to finding out what's going on. But you can follow me on Twitter. I'm SEOM_YT. You can subscribe to the channel and you'll get notifications of when the next video comes out. But thank you very much for watching this one, and goodbye.